we're starting off with two equations just like before. Now, when you look at my two equations up here, right, we're looking at the coefficients or the numbers in front. Which variable is easiest to solve for? X. Because why?
Okay. It has no coefficient.
Yeah, it has a coefficient of 1. So this one is the easiest, because if I solve for this y, I have to divide by 3, right?
Yeah.
Well, that gives me 7/3. We don't like fractions.
We don't.
No.
All right?
Sometimes.
This one I could solve for, and it would probably get rid of them, right?
Yeah.
But this one's still the easiest. Agreed? So I have to solve the top one for y. So that's your first step. You solve one equation for a variable. Does it matter which variable? No. Could you solve for y? You could, but it's not always the best choice. So we're going to take the first equation, solve that for x. What's my answer? Very good. So when I solve this guy, I get x equals negative 3y plus 7. So I picked this one and I solved him.
So
You choose whichever one.
You pick whichever one you want. I pick number 1.
Because we aren't doing.
Does it always have to be the first one?
No. It's because we aren't doing slope intercept.
Hey,
What?
time out. How'd you get a negative?
Because you have to subtract it.
Here, watch. X plus 3y equals 7.
Yeah.
How do you get x by itself?
You minus the x.
I want x.
Oh, okay. I got it now.
You subtract 3y.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm erasing that because I need that room.
Wait.
Oh, you don't need that. You can do that by yourself.
All right, next. Now I solved for x. This is called substitution. That means the second equation. So this is the first one. I solved him. So now this guy I have to use next.
That works.
Where? Solved?
Oh,
Variable? Okay. This one, my second equation, I have to use next. And I have to plug or substitute the value for the variable into the second equation. So now I'm using this equation, and I have to take the value of x and put it in there. So what am I going to have? What do I get?
2y equals.
So whichever one you do, if you start with x in the first one, you have to solve for x also.
No. You're not solving. No. I'm substituting. Okay, so x equals negative 3y plus 7. Agreed.
X equals negative 1y.
No, well, yeah.
19.
Yes. Hang on.
For me?
No, all right. Up here. X equals negative 3y. That's what we did first, right? So now I know what x equals. So this value has to go into my second equation. Where's the x at? All right, so I'm going to take this x out. And I'm going to plug in negative 3y plus 7. So what has to go around this x? Parentheses. So whatever that variable I solve for gets parentheses in the second equation. Are we there?
Yeah, I get it.
And then this is going to go in here. I'm going to substitute it in. Okay, first we solve. Second we substitute. So this is going to become 4 times what?
4 times y plus 3y plus 7.
Yep. Keep writing now.
Plus
2y equals
2y equals 12.
What's that?
Wait,
What, Christian?
wait, what about the plus 7?
He's right here.
See how we had to solve it?
Negative 3y plus 7. So all of this goes into that second equation.
Here's substitute.
Everybody good?
This is messed up.
Solve one. Plug into the second. How many variables do I have now?
3. To wait 2.
Well, how many times of variables do I have? One. I just have y. Are you better now?
No, because you won't listen to me.
Well, because then you asked the question.
Hurry up.
See, You have to solve for this instead of like, so we get to this. And for
I give you a piece today.
Why don't you get it?
I'm so No,
Go by the video.
it's on my name on too.
All right.
No.
Hey, Christian.
I'm not doing anything.
Just so you're aware, I'm doing it that way.
Hey, but you were looking in my general direction.
Anyway, here we go. You take this one, you solve for a variable. You take that answer, and you plug it into the second equation. All right, now I have to solve the second equation. So your third step is to solve. How do I do that?
You have to
Distribute.
Very good. So we have negative 12y plus 28 plus 2y equals 12. All right, this is one mistake that everybody keeps making. Oh, this is really ugly.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, that's all right.
No, that's not okay.
All right, when you go here, the next step is what?
Add the y's together.
Add the y's together. Would you like to know what keeps happening on my tests? And it's kind of irritating.
Isn't it negative 10y?
Yeah.
Yes, it is negative 10y. But for some reason, because there's a 28 in here, you guys keep subtracting 2y. Am I going across an equal sign? No, I am not moving him. I am combining him, right? So since I'm combining, this is just negative 10. Oh, this is really ugly. Oh, well.
Loves all of
28 equals 12. Now what?
Subtract 28.
That would be like negative 30 or something.
So negative 10y equals negative
Can I
16.
just say negative 30?
You did. Divide by,
Negative 10.
Just 1
A
point.
positive
-1.6.
point 1.6.
so y equals 1.6. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. All right. So I solved the second equation. Now I take the value, so you plug the value of y. What do you think I do with that 1.6?
You plug it into the
Other equation?
Yeah, do we care which one?
all
So pick the easy one, which I'm not real sure there is one up here.
The
But we try an
x
easy one.
plus 3y.
Okay, so now I'm going to take 1.6 and it's going to go into one of these equations. You want the x plus 3y? All right,
Yeah.
so we take x plus 3 times
1.6.
1.6 and that equals
7.
7. What's 3 times 1.6?
That would be like 4 or something.
I have my calculator.
It's not. Why did I listen to Christian?
What do you say?
It's not 4.
4.8.
Is it 4 point? Oh, it was.
Oh, let's go get
4.8 equals 7. Now what?
Subtract it.
So what is 7 minus
That would
4.8?
be 2.2.
So x equals 2.2. So you solve for the second variable. Do I have my point now?
Yeah.
Question, wouldn't it just have been easier to move the x on both sides and then get your point that way?
Right?
Hold it. Let me write this down. So your point is 2.2 comma 1.6. Okay, say it again.
Okay, so on your two problems that you have, wouldn't it be easier just move the x over and then divide by, like, use the second one. Move it over, divide by 2, get 2, and then get your point that way?
How would you get your point? You don't know either one of the values. Oh, you mean once I know why? What are you talking about, Maddie?
Just like moving the 4x
These are long
over.
equations.
So you have
2y
2y
equals
equals negative 4x
Yeah.
plus 12. And divide it all by 2.
You still have y equals. That's not a point.
I have
You have not found y yet. So no, you cannot do that. Okay? You're getting close to what elimination is. Go ahead.
For the first step, when it's a sum one equation for a variable, does it have to be x?
No. It can be whatever you want. All right, eyes up. We're going to try another one.
That last one, right?
Right. The answer as a point.
as a
Right. You know the equation out there from yesterday, can I change those to x and y's? Because I understand x and y's.
I would not because we're doing, it doesn't matter because we're not tracking it.
Ah.
So So you leave with B's and G's.
But I like X and Y's better because I understand.
Well, you can, but I'm not going to, so don't ask me what it is all the way through the problem. I won't answer you. All right? All right?
I've used B's.
All right? Okay, here we go.
It's all.
Yesterday's problem. I'm going to erase this so we have room. Everybody good?
Should I raise mine?
No. Yours is just fine. What?
Never mind.
Okay, this is what we started off with yesterday. Remember? Our boys and girls, we had 16 and then it was $90 for food.
What did we start on yesterday?
Was it the day before?
I think it was Monday.
Yesterday was kind of birthday.
It's no matter. All right, now we have to pick one of those equations and do what? What's step one?
Gotta solve for
We got
Gotta solve it for area.
Yep.
Which one of those is easier?
first
B.
one.
First one. Now so you're picking this one to solve, which means your second one is where you have to plug the answer into. All right? So you have to use the second one. So the first one, doesn't matter if it's B or G.
No.
It really doesn't. I'm going to pick and tell you you have to solve for B because that's the way I did the problem. Okay, you ready?
And it's X.
How do we solve for B?
You gotta subtract
Minus
that.
G's.
I
You gotta
subtract.
that G over there.
So when I subtract G,
B equals negative G plus.
B equals negative G plus 16. Is everybody okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first step, I solve for variable. Second step,
Plug it in.
plug it in. And where does it go into?
The B is the
The-
second B.
So I have to take this B out and I have to plug in what?
Negative G plus 16.
Very good. So it's 7 times negative G plus 16 plus 5G equals 90. Is everybody good?
See, that was.
What?
I thought we weren't allowed to have negative variable.
We can. Absolutely can. Okay, what's your third step?
So
You gotta solve it. And we do it by distribution.
Negative 42.
What?
Wait, never mind.
What's first?
Negative 7G plus.
Oh.
Nice one.
Someone with a calculator, what's 7 times?
112
Negative 7G
plus
thank you,
5G equals 90.
plus 112 plus 5G equals 90. Next step,
Add the G's.
add the G's together. What do we get?
G's.
2G.
What do I get?
Oh, my bad. That's a what?
Negative 2G, because negative 7 plus 5 is negative 2.
And you have to subtract the 1 from 112.
Have to subtract the 112. Is everybody all right?
Is that a G next to the 2?
You guys are
That's a
going
G.
way too fast.
Negative 26.
Are we good to this point?
Oh,
Yeah.
That was way too fast.
All right, I'm waiting for it. Now,
Okay.
Subtract 112.
subtract 112.
And that is negative
Negative
22.
32.
Negative 22. It's got
Okay, so negative 2G equals negative 22.
G equals negative 11. No, positive 11.
Divide by negative 2. G
Negative
equals
11.
Positive.
Positive.
negative divided by negative is a positive 11. Okay, so I solve for a variable. What do you do next?
You have
Now
to
you-
plug it into your equation.
Gotta plug it in.
Take my so
Which one's the easiest one? First one or second one?
First one.
First one, B plus G. So instead of B plus G, I'm going to write B plus
11.
11. Solve for B.
Oh, 5.
5.
That was
B equals 5. So what's my point?
511.
511. And how many boys and girls did we have yesterday?
5.
5 boys and 11 girls. Was it the same?
Yes.
Yes, it better be.
Actually,
Okay, do we have questions?
I'm gonna end up.
Yep.
Yeah, you better be prepared to give me a 0.
I-
please.
What was supposed to have a question?
Why are we talking? All right, now remember I said I was going to be mean to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, try to practice.
Miss Carter, I want a piece of this. Yes, I have no thoughts. You shut up.
Which
Be
one's the
nice.
easy?
So the first one, we picked the first one to solve. So what does that mean I do to the second one? I plug into this one. All right, so when I'm doing this, what variable did you solve for?
Y.
No.
X.
X.
Sorry.
So we're going to,
Ask for Y.
Wait,
Okay.
add the oh my god.
Yeah.
so x equals 4y plus 3. Are we good?
Yeah, but I don't know how to.
So now what do I do with the second equation?
You put for y and the second equation for y.
I plug it in. So this,
But,
go ahead,
no, keep on going. Hurry.
this goes in
Hurry
here.
up.
So it's 2 times,
4y plus 3.
plus 3 minus 6 equals 8y. And then when you do that, it'll be 8y
Plus
plus
3.
6.
No, 5. Oh, no, 6. Oh, my.
Minus 6 equals 8Y.
And then
what's
you
6
have
minus 6?
Solution.
0.
So now 8y
Do you want.
equals 8y. Is that just mean?
Christian sleeping.
Okay, you guys, when does 8y equal 8y? When's that true?
Always.
Always. So when do all the points match? What kind of lines?
Always. Well,
This one.
What are they?
Let me look.
All
The
points.
straight.
all
Consistent.
infinite.
Yes. This is a consistent dependent line, infinite.
So I thought it was only one.
Okay. So you did it that we made us do all that for practice that we didn't even have to do all the way through.
No, you did have to do it all the way through.
No, I solved it when I was on the second
Oh,
set.
all right. Okay, look at this one. Did they do part of your work for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they solved for y. So y equals 3x plus 4. Where does this 3x plus 4 go here?
And the x.
Wait, we don't have a y in there. Oh my god.
Y,
We
yeah,
can't plug
it's
it in.
right there.
Oh.
There's 2 y's.
So this goes in
I don't
here.
know.
Are we there?
Oh my god.
Orange.
So I have 3x plus 4 equals 3x minus 4. What do you
So
do?
do you want to subtract the 3x?
You mean minus 3?
Minus 3.
It's minus 3 now.
Quiet.
You said minus 4 though.
It's plus 4. Minus 3x minus 3x. What do we get?
4 plus. Or wait.
No, I want
4
3x
equals
to be
negative
on the
3.
left side.
It doesn't matter.
No solution.
Can 4 yes. 4 does not equal negative 3. There is no solution. So these are inconsistent lines. No solution. So you can get where they're always true, never true, or 1 point like we did before. So you have an example of all 3. Yeah.
Let's go.
I have a question for you.
What's that?
Yo.
Let's look at these lines up here. Just as is. They're in a nice y equals mx plus b form, right?
Yeah.
What's the slope?
3/1.
On both of them, right?
Yeah.
Y-intercepts.
4 negative
We
3.
can solve it by that.
If you looked at that, what kind of lines are those?
Parallel.
Parallel. Do I have to do any work?
No.
No.
No solution.
Why can't we just do it that way?
You can.
I'm glad she just told us about it.
This is
Because we just got
dumb.
done doing the dirty work, now it's time for brunch.
Yep. Okay, now let's look at this one.
Hey,
All
we're
right.
gonna do the words.
What words?
The no. Oh,
There is an,
What's the note?
This is an inconsistent.
Oh, we did that?
This
yeah,
is an
up here.
solution.
Oh, I guess I'm stupid.
Inconsistent, no. Same slope. Different y-intercepts.
Different.
Okay, now let's look at this one. Is it done, part of it done for you? Yes or no?
No.
Oh, I gotta wait a little bit.
No, man. Oh, wait, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so which one's done for you?
The bottom.
The bottom one. So I know that y equals 3x plus 2. So where do I plug 3x plus 2 in?
2 y's.
Why do you keep saying x? If it's y equals, you plug it in for the y. If x equals, you plug it in for the x.
Okay.
Christian, stop.
I'm
Okay.
pumped.
So this one goes in here. Voices? So 2 times 3x plus 2 equals 6x plus 4.
6x plus 4.
So 6x plus 4
All
equals 6.
solutions.
Yep.
And we needed to turn them down.
Let's go.
Same expression means always true. So this is another infinite, consistent, dependent line. Now, if you thought a little bit, look at that first equation. What can you do with every number?
Divide by 2.
Oh, did it like
Divide by 2.
Oh,
What do you
then
get?
3x.
The
Do I
same.
have to do all that work?
No, man. No.
Yep. Same exact line. All right.
No, wait, Mrs. Carter.
Hey, you forgot
All
that.
solutions.
I don't know.
Oh, I actually wrote it out for you.
I got it.
Sorry. I should have taken that part out.
Thank you.
Okay, your turn. Let's see what you get. Or, now, can you just not put your pencils down? No talking. I just want you to think.
Why?
Don't, no talking.
Oh,
Okay, if you notice anything, raise your hand. All right, Christian, it's kind of an iffy raising your hand. What do you think you noticed?
Who, me?
No, that one.
Oh, cool, 'cause I don't really know.
I don't know. 2x and y. Then you said go with them.
So, what did you notice then? 2x minus y is the same on both. What do you notice? What else do you see? 2x minus y's are the same. What else? Do you want to call on anybody to help you?
Yes.
Who would you like to call on?
Maddie.
All right,
There's a
Maddie.
-2 in the second one.
There is. So what does that 0 and that -2 tell you?
it's.
But,
Oh, sorry.
Nick
There's
wants
no
to help
solution?
you if you want to know. Why is it no solution?
Because you can't.
because
They're
if
parallel.
No,
What do
it's
you
not
mean?
parallel.
That's because if you minus 2x with 2x.
Yeah,
then
two
it's not-
equations equal different answers. Is that possible?
No.
No. So they are parallel. No solution.
Hey, Mrs.
Is
Carter.
there work?
Nope.
No.
Hey, Mrs. Carter, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Are you gonna keep score for our Saturday game or no?
Nope. No one's asked me to.
So was that the only game you're gonna do it?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
All right. Are you ready?
you should come to our Saturday game. That's
Okay. When you look at this, I'm going to help you because my other classes didn't understand geometry well enough to do this.
hey, I know
None of
this.
us have been in geometry.
But
I
you
got
had geometry every year. Sit down.
I can do it.
All right.
Could be
Two
too
angles are supplementary. Okay, supplementary means what do they form?
A circle.
No, no, no.
No cookie.
They
Have
have
a street.
A straight line.
Oh,
Okay, so instead of a know, don't know chart this time, we have a picture. So you draw a straight line. Okay, two angles means what's true about the line.
it's straight.
It's no,
Well,
it's divided into two angles. One angle and two angles. Are we good so far? Okay, now the next sentence says, one angle is 8 degrees less than 3 times the other. Now,
What?
that's a simple word problem we've done from chapter 1. What does it all mean?
It means 8 minus 3x.
Very close. What does less than mean? It's very, very special one.
Oh, wait.
But how do we subtract?
It's 3x plus 8. No. Minus
3x minus 8.
Yes. This less than is always backward.
Remember this? You were yelling at Robert yesterday
Oh,
about this word?
that could be. All right. So I know that one angle is 8 degrees less, so I'm subtracting 8 from 3 times the other. So that's just 3x minus 8. Okay, what's the other angle?
I'm answering the page.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wait, no.
3 times the other. Guess where the other angle came from?
The other side.
Yeah. And what did you multiply the 3 by?
That.
X. You took 3 times the other, so 3 times x, and you subtracted 8. We understand?
So that
That's what we gotta find.
X is 180.
No, not x is not 180. What's 180?
180 is the
180 is
straight
a
line.
straight line.
So how do I get to that straight line?
You gotta divide 180 divided by 3.
No.
No,
2.
you have to minus
7.
8. No, you have to add 180 plus 8 and then divide it by
Nope. Getting closer to that. You guys, what's the equation? What do those two angles do?
180 divided by 8.
They equal 180.
They equal 180. So what do I have to do with
So
the
you
two angles?
subtract
I
8.
don't subtract them. What do I do with those two angles?
Divide by 8.
Multiply.
How do I combine them?
Add.
Add. Yes. So I take the first angle, right, plus the second angle,
I was good at that.
and what do they have to equal? 180. Okay, now the math you should be able to do.
Alrighty. Holy cow.
Wait,
Add the x's.
Add the
eight.
x's.
4x minus 8 equals 150. Subtract 8.
No, you
Don't
add,
add
8. You add the 8. That'll be 188. Then you divide that by 4, which that would
Slow down.
be 0. Here,
Four.
let me do it real quick.
That would be 47.
Nope, 43.
47.
How'd you guys get 88?
Added 8.
Oh,
Got to 58 over.
I subtracted it and got 43.
47.
Okay, so 47 is x, right?
Yeah.
Where does that go? Where's that at in my picture?
Here. No,
Wherever
here.
x is.
I'm
So what degree is
47.
this angle? 47.
You're
We
better
already
than-
had that.
Okay, what degree is this other angle? 47 times 3 minus 8.
Alright,
Which is
I got that.
You're going really
what does this
fast.
have to do with substitution?
Hang on.
Or it's just 180 minus 47.
Okay. You didn't want to know, did you? You don't have to use substitution to follow it. You did the substitution in your head.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I did it on
Because
board.
you know that this is x plus y equals 180. And you know that y is equal to 3x minus 8. So you took the 3x minus 8 and you plugged it in for y. So you did the substitution without writing the problem. Am I going to be okay with that?
Yep.
Yeah. But you just
But
got
that is the substitution. Making sense?
Yeah.
All right. I think you're on to homework.
What?
No. No, we aren't.
No,
We aren't there yet.
One problem if
Yeah,
I
give
give
us
you
a
this.
practice problem.
No. Can we do like the first problem together?
Let's look at it. Okay. Get it out.
What number is it?
I need
345.
paper.
Mrs. Carter, come here. I need to consult you.
I thought you said consult.
I'm going to erase this so we can do it up here. If you're up there, you're obviously done.
Okay. Why I did our division on
Why? Let me get rid of this. Sit down, Christian. Copy it from Jordan.
I'm already what?
Okay. Y equals 4x plus 5,
Okay, what problem is this, first of all?
number 9.
So this is number 9 out of your book.
What second?
Okay, the second equation.
Don't start.
We're waiting with you right down
The
here.
second equation is 2x
What page is it?
It's 1,
plus
4, 5, 6, 2, 3.
y
I don't know.
Look at the whiteboard.
equals
Take one back.
17.
Equals what?
17. 1 7.
Sometime?
All right, we're waiting. Is everybody ready?
No.
I really don't have anything for everything.
Mrs. Carter, if you would give me a second since I was.
So you're not wrong. You just made it hard. If we solve for x in the second one, you're going to get fractions. You get y equals negative. Actually, I solved for y. Okay. So we get 2x equals negative y plus 17. Divide by 2. Do I have a lot of fractions? Yeah, was that my best choice? No. Is it wrong? No, it's just hard. Okay, what's easier?
Solve for
y.
I mean, y.
You gotta get the second equation into the y.
Then you can do over the slope.
Whoa, voice is off. Are any of these already solved?
Yeah, the
The top one
The first one is already solved.
Yeah, so we just
You're still recording?
That's what I just said.
I laughed at them.
I just
Stop.
said that.
You were right.
So you
Okay,
put that
so
in
the
y.
first one is solved. So I'm going to take that and plug it in for
Y.
y. Did they do part of the work for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y equals 4x plus 5. Where does that go?
Y would be
In for the y. So what do I write?
2x plus 4x plus 5 equals 17.
Okay. What's next?
And then you combine the x's, that would be 6x plus 5. And then you subtract the 5,
It'd be
that would be
12.
12. X equals 2. Boom.
So,
Where'd you get out?
where'd I get what?
No, nothing.
Divide by 6. X equals 2. Am I done? No. What's my next step?
You gotta do this.
You
You
have
gotta
to,
put that.
you have to find the,
Sheet.
You have to plug into the other equation.
Never left.
All right, Eric. What do you want to do?
You gotta put the 2 in for the x on the other equation.
Okay. No, he's right. You can do that. It can be either equation. Which one did you want to plug it into?
The other one.
Eric,
You
please pick.
should do it for the 2. No, because that one didn't get enough attention.
This guy needs more attention? No. Fair enough. Okay, Eric picked that one. So we're going to take 2 times what goes in for the x. 2 plus y equals 17.
Wait, can you wait, please?
I am waiting.
it's 4 plus y equals 17.
I'm waiting.
Y
You
equals
minus
13.
4 is y equals 13.
I did it easier on the other one.
Done. So it would be 4 plus y equals 17.
Yep. So y equals 13. Am I done now?
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
No, you need to put it in points.
Okay, what's my point?
2 comma
17.
13.
2, 13.